Hi, this is Sue from Createful Journals, and today I'm just going to answer a customer question that I've had. Mainly it's how do you envision your journal as a printed journal, and how do you get the left and right pages, on the right side? Does this affect anything when you create the cover and things like that? So the easiest way for me to do is just to show you what I do myself. So this is a sister journal that I did recently, and I'll just go through, edit all the pages until I'm happy with it, and then what I did at the end is I'll just insert this page as a placeholder for now. You can either do an image, you could just put cover placeholder, but I just want to have a finished look of what my book is going to look like before I upload it to Lulu, KDP, or wherever I want to have it published. So once I'm happy with it, then I will just save this as a PDF in a normal way. So you go back and you do all of that. And then we're going to open up the PDF. And one thing that you can do in here is you can get the page view to go onto the 2 pages, which for some people is more than enough for them to envision how the journal looks. Now, to get it to display in this manner, we just go to View, Page Display, and then the 2-page scroll in. And then this way you can just scroll through the entire journal 2 pages at a time, and then you would have, this will relate to a printed book being on your desk or in your customer's hands. This is what they're going to see. Now, if that will help a lot of people, but if you still need a little bit more visualization and you just want to check the pages, which is, I like to be over cautious, I guess you can call it, when I'm checking everything before I put it up to be printed. So what I'll do is just save this PDF, make sure you've got the cover in it again, and then we're going to pop over to this site here. It's pubhtml5.com. And all you can do here is just create the free account, and you just follow the instructions. It's really easy, and just upload your PDF version. I mean, when you're uploading it, I don't worry about the backgrounds, anything like that. I just want to see how it looks as a flip book. So that's basically what you're doing here. So once it's uploaded, and again, I just did a sample of the pages up here, 57 instead of all the pages, just because the back half of the book is just blind journal pages. So I just wanted to see how all the different layouts look on my pages, and as well as getting the left and right hand sides correct. So you just click on it to open it up. This is just this would actually be my copyright page for now. It's the page in the file where it's just telling you what to delete, what fonts I've used, things like that. So this would be my copyright page. This is the belongs to page, and then you just flip through it. And then at the same time too, you can see left and right, but at the same time too, you can see where the margins are, how much space is around the images and everything, how close they are to the bottom here. And you just click through, how your tables look. What I did for this one is I changed my margin size. I went from 0.5 on the inside and outside to 0.75 because this one I wanted to have spiral bound. And I found that there was a lot more room for you to actually write in the journal because I have the actual proof here. And it's much easier to write with a pen to that margin distance. The top and bottom, I still kept at the 0.5. So that's just one tip I wanted to include for you there. And again, you can just click through, and then you can see how everything looks. If you see any mistakes in this one too, like I found that I had the text here a little bit too high to that line, so I have to go back in and just move that down a little bit. So take the time to look through every single page, especially the different layouts, and then you see what you have here. Okay. So you can just see if everything looks even. And if not, you can go back and make changes. And sometimes I would do this portion here 5-6 times until I get everything looking how I want it to look, as a book, because this is about the closest you can get before actually getting a proof version in. So that's what I do there. And the other thing that I just wanted to cover was when you create the cover. Now, if you're creating the PDF version, you will pop over to, see if we can find it here, That's not the page that I want. Let me just see if I can find the page for you. Yeah, so I'll just pop over here to the cover templates page inside KDP. And when I'm selecting the page count, you do the size as you normally do. Now my PowerPoint, we'll just flip back to PowerPoint, is 146 pages. So I'm popping back over here and I'm going to put in 146 pages, the white, and then download my cover template. Right, because I know other people were getting confused because yes, this is technically going to be, what are we going to look at, 73, 74 pages in the end, but it's still, as when you come to put the page count in, you want to put in the number of slides, because the thing to remember too is when you're looking at your book, if you just pick up a novel, for example, not a journal, go and pick up a novel, and then when you open it, you'll have page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. You'll see the numbers are on the front. Page 1 is the front, 2 is the back, 3 is the front, 4 is the back, and that's what you're trying to duplicate with your journals. Right, so don't overthink it. It's not that complicated, but I really do find using a site as this book flip, there's many others out there. This is just the one that I found easy to use. It's free, so that's the one that I went with. But anyone that you like, you can use. But you can just flip through the pages, and then you can see what it looks like as a book. Okay. And then, if you wanted to change something around, you would just go back to your PowerPoint file, and then you just drag and drop the pages. So that's pretty easy as well. So if you found a mistake and we wanted to, maybe we want the copyright page here, well, you just go over and you're just going to go and move them around. If you wanted something else changed, you do the same thing. So you can just, by using that site, you can come back in here, flip the pages around, or drop and drag them however you want. You can change the zoom, remember, by going to zoom and making it smaller. Then if you want to start pulling pages around, you can do that as well. Or if you had to duplicate a page, you may find that you need a couple of extra blank pages in there, especially when at the beginning, if you want to get the belongs to page on the right side. So you can have the copyright page here. If you still need another blank page, then what I would do is just something like a plain doodle page, where you just have the border, or just one of these doodle pages and just put the word notes or something in it if you just need to add an extra page without messing up any of the layouts, especially if you're doing something like a dated planner. It can get a little frustrating trying to get things to preview nicely without messing up all the pages or anything. So there are a couple of things that I do to get everything to look nicely. Hopefully that helps. And if you still have some questions, just let me know and I can just do another video for you. All right, thanks.